hi, Houston, Texas. That's kind of a rude blanket statement. I'd like to say hello and welcome to the show to each and every one of you. And I'm going to do that right now for the next 35 minutes. Ma'am. Ma'am. You get the point. Robbie Benedict, Louden Swain on the stage today. I gotta say, the ship analogy is getting longer and more confusing.
I'm so confused. I realize I don't know anything about ships.
We all realize that when you called it a bow.
Isn't there a bow?
No, that's a bow and arrow. It's a bow. It's a bow. It's a bow, yes. I want to apologize to all the men and women who serve in the Navy for Rob Benedict.
Story of my life.
Just know that our freedoms aren't being protected by this man.
That's why I'm just the first mate.
You're out there fighting for his freedom to screw up what you do for a living. That's what it's all about. You literally started out with this very stoic, you know, life is a boat and the waters are rough and I'll hunt you, which seemed odd, but okay, and all this stuff. And then at the end, you were talking about how unseaworthy you are. Like, I don't like boats. I get seasick.
Yeah, I backed out of the whole analogy. You're going to think of it. I'm a little sick to my stomach right now. Hey, thank you for the notes. I appreciate it on stage in front of everybody.
Oh, right.
Anything else you have?
We're not backstage?
Yeah, no.
I'll tell you, okay. So I pointed out what you did wrong.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what you did right.
Yes.
Check out that outfit, everybody. That's Robbie Benedict. That's what we call the industry giving a crap. He could have shown up as the indie rock star that he truly is, but he decided, I'm going to throw a little something in there.
It's called knowing where you are.
Know your people, know your audience.
Yep.
And then knowing that audience, and then giving a crap. That's where the giving a crap part comes in. I too care greatly for all of you.
People, put your foot up on that monitor to show your boots.
I'm not saying I'm running for governor of this state. I'm not saying I'm not running for governor of this state. Let's just say I love every single one of you.
I'll vote for you, Mr. Speight.
I'm going to kiss some babies this weekend. I'm going to pass out some pamphlets. I have an agenda. I have a stump speech. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, for starters, can we have a little acknowledgement that we're in a new town?
Houston!
New town! Robbie, when's the last time we were in a new town? Last weekend, actually.
Last weekend.
But this weekend, we're in a newer town.
Yeah, I've never been to Houston myself.
I don't think going from the airport to the hotel counts. We still haven't been to Houston. That's true. But we're here now. Houston, what do you think? Are you glad to have us here? Are you glad to have the supernatural tour de force finally visit your fair city? It's a long room, Robbie.
It is a long room. It's your morning workout, Rich.
There's a lot going on over here. We are fired up. We've been to Dallas, but now we're coming to you people. I love it. We have arrived, Robbie. And you know what? We can use all our old tired jokes. They haven't heard any of them. This is great.
Someone give him some water. This is a long road for him. He hasn't worked out this hard since.
Need a quick smoke break. By the way,
72.
we realized we like to think we're all men of the soil. I think you know, Mike, a boy from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stephen Norton from where the hell are you from?
Quad Cities, Illinois.
You're in Illinois. Billy Moran from somewhere. Billy, where are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah, sort of. That's almost America. Robbie's from Missouri, the heartland.
Missouri.
And I'm a Tennessee boy. And we all like to think that we sort of get it and we know it, we're dialed in. And then the majority of us were at a bar last night playing Golden Tee, because that's what you do when you arrive in town. And we're trying to mix in with the locals and have a few beers and act like we get it. We got the Houscon 5, we got our finger on the pulse. 4 tables over, somebody lit up a cigarette, and suddenly we were all the most hippie California. We're like, oh, wow, inside, really? With the smoking? Wow, that is just sad. Suddenly we're all just embarrassed. Yeah.
Where are we?
I'm so glad there's no children here. There's no children on stage tonight, just men, grown men who know how to play their instruments, that say good morning to the best damn band in Los Angeles, California. Louden Swain. might think that this man didn't commit to the costuming, but it's not true. I want you to lift up that bass and reveal the belt buckle. Look at that, huh? He showed up on the bass guitar from Pittsburgh, or somewhere near there. Mike Borja! Mike is wearing an outfit we decided was sort of like the, well, Rob was pointing out that it was the oil baron, but Rob, in true Texas style, accidentally called him the oil maven, which is at once insulting and wrong.
I learned that expression on the bow of a ship.
On guitar, the city boy, the rock star, Billy Moran! Yeah! That's Texas. On what can only be described as America's instrument. But more importantly than that, he's the frontman of this ensemble, the voice of the group, guitar player, and my sidekick for the weekend. Say hello, adios, and good night, hola, to Rob Benedict. Oh yeah, yeah, no stop, yeah, pound it, pound it. Take that, stupid dumb cowbell. One cowbell down, and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys of the band, Louden Swain, we're here for your entertainment pleasure all weekend. Let's do it, boys. Better than a big old cup of coffee. Prepare to have your accents insulted all weekend by the boys of the band and myself.
You just stop that, Rich.
Oh yeah, have we already done it? Have we already blanketly annoyed everybody? I've been to the South with Rob Benedict, and he's from Missouri. You're not from far, far away. And yet, you couldn't fit in less in the South. I've never...
I'm still looking for where I actually do fit in.
I don't... The sweet tea's attached to you.
Thank you.
You guys know what kudzu is? Yes. He doesn't. Not only does he not know what kudzu is, to this day, a year later, he still can't say it. Rob, give us a little kudzu action.
Kudzu.
That's wrong.
Kudzu.
There you go.
Kudzu.
He says
kudzu, it grows everywhere. There's a kudzu.
That's wrong.
Kudzu over.
You're saying it wrong.
Kudzu on the walls. Kudzu.
Don't you use one of those in a song, Rob?
We play kudzu in one of our songs.
That's exactly. He says it like kazoo. And fortunately, kazoos don't grow everywhere.
Hey, Rich. As much as I enjoy throwing myself under the bus with you, shouldn't we let the people know about... I mean, you can't have a convention weekend. You can't have all these people.
Why not, Rob?
Because you've got to have rules.
Just rules?
You've got to have regulations.
Rules
you can't just have rules. You get rules and regulations.
What about just regulations?
Nope, not without rules.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, gosh darn it then. Let's deliver them some rules and regulations.
Let's do it. Talking rules and regulations.
Why not?
Talking rules and regulations. Talking rules and regulations.
Well, Sheboygan in Wisconsin, you folks did rustle up some of your hard-earned pay and buy a ticket to come to this show. Do us and everybody a favor and look at the GD number on the seat that you bought. Put your big fat ass in the seat. It matches that. Otherwise, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and everybody's gonna get frustrated with you. Amanda's gonna have to come find you and kick you out.
Talking rules and regulations. Talking rules and regulations.
Word on the street is there's a newfangled device called a teleophone, and that teleophone has what they call a picture camera on it, Robbie.
make you some talkies.
I bet you can hear the sound of the kazoo. So you got yourself one of them fancy phones. They're going to tell you, well, put that away. Don't be taking pictures of our celebrities here at the Houston Supernatural Convention. But the good news is, ain't no celebrities here. So, film yourself silly. Just be sure you make it look nice and you upload it so everybody can see your handiwork and we can promote the show for free and get more of you lovely people in these seats next year. Now what I said about filming and taking pictures with the telephone works great in here, but you know where it don't work great? The photo room. That's called a photo room for a reason. That's where big, tall Trish Melky takes professional photographs, and I don't know how good you are with that phone, but I guarantee you, you're worse than him. Because he's good, and tall, has a short fuse, and drinks a lot. Too far? All I'm saying is keep your damn camera in your pants when you're in the photo room, and everybody will get along just fine. Talking rules and regulations, talking rules and regulations. You know, Houston, I know we're new, you're new, we're all excited to be here, but don't get too obsessed with this year when you can start worrying about next year. I know you scraped together some of your earnings to get here. It ain't cheap. You people are making it rain. I know what you're doing. Yeah.
For that oil money.
That's
Texas tea.
What'd you say?
Oil money.
That's
Texas
funny.
tea.
Oil.
You said oil. I thought you said whore. And I thought you were calling all of them whores who make money to come to the show. And I was going to say, note to self, party with these two rows.
Well, that may be. I don't know what their daytime job is.
I tell you what,
I was talking about oil money in this.
why don't we do some recon later on and figure out who's in the oil business, who's in the whore business, and separate the two. And I know which party room I'm going to. That's all I'm going to say. Where the hell were we? Listen, I don't care if you're an oil baron or a dirty whore. Start thinking about buying a ticket next year. And that means you're going to have to work a lot. And I know one of those jobs gets some earnings right here this weekend. So that's how I'm bowing out of this one.
Because Sebastian's going to be here.
Oh, Sebastian's going to be here. Well, listen, Sebastian's going to be here. I don't care if you're whoring or oiling. It's everybody's ball game, you know what I'm saying?
He's certainly not discerning.
He does not play favorites.
Talking rules and regulations, talking rules and regulations.
I know you're thinking to yourself, dear God, I've seen those boys on TV, but holy macaroni, that Rob Benedict and Richard Speight are handsome. And to that we say, well, thank you very much. And you're right. We're a lot taller than we look on TV, too, aren't we? You don't have to say we're not. I know what you're thinking. But here's the thing. Don't get so lost in swimming in Robbie's baby blues that you forget you had a photo op. If here's another thing that happens in the photo op room. When you show up and the actor ain't there, there's a term in the industry we like to call SOL. You'll figure it out. The point is, when it's photo op time, get your honey over there, get your photo taken with Chris's camera, not your own damn phone, and everything will be all right. Talking rules and regulations, talking rules and regulations. I'm genuinely hoping that you have a lovely time this weekend. Robbie, we work our fingers to the bone. We did. To be sure that people are happy. We want you to enjoy every moment of this con experience, especially you Friday people who were kind enough to show up on time for the first day. We appreciate it. But sometimes things do go awry. Sometimes That's too much, Mike.
And I'll tell you why.
Sometimes things are amiss. Sometimes things don't go right. Is that? Sure. Okay. Listen, you have any problem, you have anything go wrong this weekend, Robbie and I are on stage all weekend. We want you to come right up towards us and then take a sharp left because we don't give a rat's ass. And it's not in our contract to pretend we care. But somebody's obligated to listen to your BS, and that woman is Mandy right over there in the front. So I want you to come over and talk to Mandy any damn time you feel it's appropriate. You're upset, your hotel room doesn't overlook the plaza, tell Mandy. You don't think Jared spent enough time talking to you? Tell Mandy. You think Gil was a bit handsy? Tell Mandy. You're one of the oil guys and you got thrown in the whore room? Tell Mandy. You're one of the whore people and you want to get into the oil room? Tell Mandy. Any problem you have, tell Mandy. For example, I shouldn't have told you I didn't like the opening. I should have told Mandy. True. I shouldn't have complained about your kudzu. I should have told Mandy. So now, I'm going to tell Mandy that I'm not happy with my own performance today. Mandy, why am I screwing it up so damn bad? Help! See, that's a good example of anything you can bring to Mandy. Now, she's not going to do a damn thing about it or care, but she does have to listen, and like a good therapist session, everybody's going to feel better. Take us on, boys.
Sir.
I gotta tell you, I don't just say this. This is not a marketing ploy, like Rob thinks it is. I love me some Friday people.
I love these Friday people too. This is a good. I'll just say too. This is a good. I like Houston.
By the way, there's a lot of. Can we get the lights on in the house? There's a lot of people here.
No, there are people here.
There's a lot of people. I would like to do. See, that's the kind of control I like.
It's amazing here.
Like a welcome machine. A sound, or no, let's do it with the hand so I can see it. Who here's new? Never been to the Supernatural Convention before?
Whoa!
Robbie.
So they're not sick of us yet.
That's
a lot of people.
Just you
a lot
wait.
of people that are still like, I like these guys.
They're not nearly as creepy as Tumblr says. Listen, we're thrilled to be here with you, and specifically you, because this is the dirty little secret of the Supernatural cons. We all agree, Friday people are the best people. Yeah. Now, why are Friday people the best people? Because you're here. We had to clock in. We had to show up. We were going to put on a show. We'd like to have an audience. The convention starts on Friday. It doesn't start on Saturday. Day one isn't Sunday. It's Friday. If your boss said you go, you're fired. Then fire me, dumbass. I'm going to Friday. I'm a Friday person, and I'm going to be there for the whole damn weekend. It's cost me a year's tuition. I'm going.
I'm saving up for next year.
Yeah. Listen, it's all, what was the old saying? It's always best to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. You just show up on Friday. Let the chips fall where they may. We love you people for being here. Being with us the whole weekend. You get bragging rights all weekend long.
Yes, we do.
Saturday people show up tomorrow, breeze in, act like they're here for a weekend of fun. Now, don't take that crap. They're not. I don't care if they're good friends of yours. I don't care if they're your family. They're dead to me. No. They're half alive to me. Sunday people. They're dead to me. Just showed to see the stars of the show. How rude. How awful. So, we cooked up a little thing.
Oh, what you got there, Rich?
For the Friday people.
Oh my goodness.
We've been counting the Friday people love for a year.
Oh, year.
Finally, this year, we decided, let's give the Friday people something that Saturday people and Sunday people can't have. And that is an official Friday person shirt. It looks a little something like that. and the back says, Dick loves Friday people. And Friday people love Dick. And at the close of business day today, these bad boys go adios, as we say in Houston. So get yourself one, wear it loud and proud. Because you people are Friday people. And I don't care if you wear a shirt or not. You know it inside. I can't get back on stage, Robbie, but there we are. I don't move so well in the tight jeans and boots.
Those jeans are really tight.
God forbid this ought to be a comment. Some people approve, Robbie. I think we just found the horror section. I'm going to say the zombie apocalypse happens right now. Everybody's going to bolt for the door. I'll be moseying.
The thing is, I mean, they could be tired. They could just be your low hamstrings.
So I could just like, I should go shopping with Sebastian.
In the children's section.
Yeah, the baby gap where he gets that V-neck. Somebody asked him last convention, why do you wear such low V-necks? And literally backstage, we're like, yes, this is the first question we all want an answer to. Why? So we love our Friday people. Here's my question. You're new. Oh, and seriously, end of day today, those go, we're closed, we're taking them off the shelf because those are for your people, nobody else. Here is the other question. How many people, you're new, how many people have heard of the thing we do on Friday nights? Maybe it's gotten around on the webs, called, it's called karaoke. Outstanding. How many of you are going to be at karaoke? That's good, because that's a good party. And I'll tell you something, to Creation's credit, that bad boy is free. I don't care if you don't have a pass to this convention. It's free. So call your friends, wake the kids, be at karaoke tonight. It's a hell of a party. And we love hosting it with our buddy, the chiseled part of the trio, Mr. Matt Cohen. And speaking of chiseled trio, second time ever, this besides this, we get to do a photo op. Rob, Matt, and myself are actually doing photo ops this convention, which we never do. We never get to do that. So now Rob and I get to feel real crappy about ourselves as we flank Matt Cohen and are reminded why we're not going.
It's like the Last Supper or something, like he's in the middle and we're both on the side like that.
It's funny because people come in and like, hi guys, so Matt, would you hug me? We're like church ushers, like here's right this way. We're doing that, and then, I gotta say, and I don't like to play favorites. I mean, we can say, oh, this is great, or that is great. Everything is great in the Supernatural convention, but we know that's a lie. Some things are better than others. Some people are taller than others. Other people have better hair. But there's one thing I'm going to say, and I stand behind it. My favorite night, Supernatural convention, Saturday night. Saturday night. There is a concert anchored by these boys, Louden Swain right here. Louden Swain. In fact, I should turn it over to you, Rob. Louden Swain's Saturday night special. What does that mean? What's the special?
Well, it's a Louden Swain concert, but we are joined by guests ranging from Sebastian Roche to Matt Cohen to Richard Speight to Pellegrino and Mark Shepard plays the drums. We have Creation's own Stephanie Dison, Christopher Schmelke, and Adam Malin on stage with us too. It's a great party, and we've all grown to really love it. It's a really special time.
I think it's awesome, and I think the concert's getting better and better every time we do it. It's fantastic. So if you're going, you're in for a treat. If you're not going, think about it. But it's a hell of a show, and honestly, it's becoming one of my favorite parts of the whole time.
Just to hear Matt Cohen sing, you know, is something else. Gil McKinney, how could I forget the smooth sounds of Gil McKinney? He takes the mic for a few songs.
Okay, you know who blew me away last week? Not here this week, but she'll be back. Felicia Day.
Oh, amazing.
What a voice. Had no idea. It's kind of when you see Felicia sing and Matt and Gil sing, you kind of think, God's not fair. You know, that's what.
You just think, I think like, yeah, I'm home now. You know what I mean?
You feel like you're home? With Papa Gil and Mama Felicia? I don't know.
That's weird. Improv that I love about you. I think, yeah, Mom, you help, Mom?
I don't.
Hey, what's your analogy?
I don't know that. No, don't throw your grumpy old man bit at me. That doesn't make any sense.
I just feel like it all makes sense. Like, yeah. It all makes sense.
You're a more balanced person than I am. I hold on to a lot of anger, so when I see, which I know is shocking to everybody, when I see somebody as dashing as Gil McKinney, or as lovely as Felicia Day, who has the world in the palm of their hand, has everything going for them, and then they take the stage, and I think, well, can't wait to watch this train wreck. They're gonna S the bet big time now. You're on Louden Swain stage, McKinney, Day, and they get up and they sing like Broadway stars. I kind of want to shoot myself in the head.
I feel like I'm home, you feel like you want to shoot yourself in the head.
That's what it is.
That's
my pain is your game. Now it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're bitter improv. Strikes me right here, Robbie.
Speaking of McKinney.
What?
Is he the...
Yeah, he started the show.
Yeah.
We used to do Friday. You see, Houston, you missed a lot of the reworking. Friday used to be, Friday was a toss-off. Everybody show up and phone it in. These guys be half drunk. Now they're only a quarter drunk, and that's because they care. But we throw guests up. Friday was tough. There'd be 9 of you here. Now we bring out A-list talent and Robin Bridge, and we bring out great people because we now have great crowds. So now we have great people here. We bring you great people here. So let's get this party started and bring out our first amazing, great person and start our first ever Houston Supernatural Convention off right with the